Hey everyone, it's Bluelizardjello and welcome back to Blues Storytime featuring Death Stranding. Last time, things did not go as planned. Making my way up to the wind farm, as I expected, was dangerous, and we almost caused a void out, which would have been a travesty. Before we head out, I did drink some monsters. Also, I ran out of monsters. I honestly and truly didn't think that could happen, so I always made it a habit of drinking all that I could to maximize my stamina, and well, apparently you can run out. I do have my cool new hat and my Gordon Freeman glasses. There is one email from Ben that I would like to take a quick look at. Not in the orders, in my mail. There we are, Benjamin Hancock from the distribution center west of Capital Knot City. What I really like about this is just the end. Once we're able to send food and medicine to, you won't have to put your neck on the line for our sake anymore. So for those of you who may be wondering, why is Sam even doing this at all? There's your answer. Once everyone is connected and once they can get the technology perfected, there won't be the need for porters anymore. We can actually just transmit electronically food and medicine and supplies and potentially even people at some point from center to center, which is pretty fascinating using that chiral network. Now, today I would like to make it to Port Knot City, which is the next destination, but there is also another side one that I would like to take care of, and that is the musician. Pretty out of the way, but kind of a cool location. Let's take a look at our weapon rack. So we can now see some of the grenades we have. The Hematic Grenade level 1, a hand-thrown grenade designed for use in BT battles. Of course, we have seen those in action, which is really nice, and it engulfs any nearby BTs, which is great. And it looks like that's actually the only one that we can look at just yet, even though that one says ready. Oh, there we go. I actually had to move the camera. There we go. So let's take a look. These are the EX grenades, bodily fluids, excrement, other waste products. So these are just the generic. Hartman theorized that since Sam's blood is effective against BTs, perhaps these substances might work in the same way. Handling other people's bodily waste is not pleasant. Still, nothing ventured, nothing gained. You know what? Better you than me. Let's make sure that BB is doing all right. Just check in on him. So far, so good. All right, well, let's head topside. Let's start making our way out. I'm only going to take what I consider to be the bare essentials. The run to Port Knot City, it's not that difficult, but it is pretty long.
Lisa, don't be shy. Just like we used to. Come on, keep up. Sorry. Did I wake you up? Today's Mommy's birthday. It's also the anniversary of when we first met.
All right, we are wearing quite a lot. Holy cow. Let's take a look and see actually what we're wearing. Let's see. So we're only at 49.6 kilograms out of 125. What do I have for supplies though? Got some hematic grenades, good. Container repair spray, very good. Oh, I have a lot of hematic grenades. I don't know that I really need that many, but I do have some ladders, some climbing gear, PCC. I think I can get rid of some of these Grenades. Yeah, we're going to get rid of some of these grenades. I just don't need to carry that many. Oh, wow. Look at all that. You know what? Second thought, I think we're okay. So we actually got some likes from other players, which is always fun. Let's go ahead. I'm trying to think if I want to put anything else on the bike, even if I can. Let's see if we can. So the reverse trike, it has 4. Can I put anything else on it? Maybe like the ladder or the PCC? It seems like I can. Okay, what about auto arrange? All right, I think I'm pretty happy with that. Might make things a little bit easier for me. So let's start making our way. Of course, we need to lay down some tracks so we can see where we're going. Now, my boots are running a little low, but I think... I have to double check. I think I have another pair on me. We definitely want another pair just in case... Yes, I do have some brand new bridge boots. Good, good. All right. Now, let's see. So there's the Ludens. Here we are at the distribution center. I do not want to go to the mule. Oh, that we've already been there anyway. So there's the wind farm. There's Port Knot City. Now, all in here, there's a lot of treacherous terrain. You can see just the undulation there. So crossing the river is going to be good. Now, the music fan is going to be right up here. And we should, once we get a little bit closer to this shoreline, we should see one of his packages. So we are just going to... Although the bridge is right here, we might as well cross the bridge and then just start making our way here. Now, as far as the bike is concerned, it is possible to get the bike over, but it's not easy. And if you leave it out in the Timefall, it'll get destroyed. So now there's this is actually a little cave, a little archway, and I think there's actually an item up there that I want to get. So we'll kind of do this. I think what I'll do is once I hit the Timefall somewhere around here, I'll just park the bike and we'll leave it there. That way it's there when we... I don't know. See, in this right here, you can see how steep this is. I wonder if we could build a bridge somewhere that would allow us to ride the bike better. So I think what we'll do, kind of go down here, step down, might be able to save a climbing gear, I'm not sure. And then it'll just be a straight shot to Port Knot City. Of course, with the musician being a detour. Right, well, let's give this a go. Nothing ventured, nothing earned. Okay. There is another bridge up there.
Sam, it's Hartman. Your friend and fellow doom sufferer. Our affliction, such as it is, began with the beach, or rather, our discovery of it. Once, the question of life after death was answered only by religion and philosophy. But when we learned of the beach's existence, death became something more tangible, knowable. The living soon walked the shores of the afterlife, while dead things, beached things, began to find their way back. And then came dooms, and with it a host of theories advanced by physicians and psychologists, desperate to explain the world's newest mystery. The symptoms were duly categorized and stratified into levels. But repatriates like you are a singularly rare breed, worthy of a classification all your own. The specialists must have been climbing over one another to get a look at you. I wonder what they found.
I enjoy that message, talking about how before this event took place, we only knew about death and the afterlife from religion and from philosophy, but now science is actually involved in. As someone who very, very much enjoys science, I find it really fascinating. Now, where... So that's the musician's house, but I'm not actually seeing... the package that we can bring. I don't think we don't have it on us, right? And I don't think there was an active order for it. Oh, you know what? We might actually get it in Port Knot City now that I'm thinking about it. I think that might be the case. So we might actually have to do this on our way back. We'll be revisiting for sure. Once I get to Port Knot City, I will like to spend some time actually increasing my reputation with some of the centers. So even though I could technically go to the next area and start a new chapter, I'll be spending some time here. A lot of that's just going to be off camera because it's just going to be standard courier missions, nothing too special. But what I will likely do is record those sessions. Yeah, and here comes a Timefall already. So what I want to do is actually back up. Yeah, I don't get very far at all. I do not want the bike getting destroyed. You can get more vehicles down the line, but it does take a bit. Ooh, how far back do I have to go for it to stop, though? Looks like maybe it's letting up.
What can't you do?
Doesn't... My hood didn't go down, though, and that's what I'm waiting for. There we go. Oh. But this has all the stuff I need. Oh, goodness. You know what? This is probably going to be a mistake, but I'm going to try and get this bike all the way to Port Knot City. I've done it before. I just... I have to think about this. I have to think about this. Didn't mean to yell. See, it's not that it gets too steep. It's that there are a lot of BTs right in this corridor. So unless I use a hematic grenade on all of them... I'm not sure. Well, we do have a bunch of grenades, so we may actually end up doing just that. And we may end up losing the bike, and if we do, then we'll have to suffer those consequences. But at the very least, this will cut out a lot of time. We do have some container repair spray as well. Oh. Where are they? Well, I could see some strands up to the right. Let me scan. Nothing yet. Oh, wow. This is a lot worse than I remember. A lot worse than I remember. Nope. Nope, see, they're already getting damaged. Because I'm spending too much time. Never mind. Okay. Unfortunate. I am going to have to go park the bike. Otherwise, we're going to lose it. And I'm not ready to do that yet. Sorry for all the back and forth, but we will just load up and go.
Okay.
I think the Timefall has basically stopped here. Well, let's get all the materials we need. We're just gonna have to take it all. Ooh, can I? Barely. Wow. That is not good. Oh, this is gonna be interesting. If we make it with all of this, I'm gonna be impressed. Get some crystals along the way. Why not? And we're just going to have grenades at the ready. Probably going to be doing a lot more fighting in this one. Just so I can get through, because it's a long stretch of just us and the Timefall. Nope, not trying to fight the chiralium, just trying to pick it up. Now just so I have them at the ready. There we go. Just so it's there. Nope, no. Okay. Never mind. Bad idea. There we go. That was unfortunate. I think I'm actually choking on my own aerosolized blood. Okay, we should be approaching. Where is the first one? Should be right around here. So there's one to the left. That might be worth taking out. Let's get nice and close. Whoa, where's the other one? Scan again. Okay, good. Should have given me a nice little passageway. Very good, very good. Come on. It is a little bit creepy that the chiralium does look like hands growing from the ground, which is actually kind of fitting after you've destroyed a BT. Okay, one over there. Doing okay. No, I'm not trying to sprint. I was just trying to shift the camera. There we go. That way I can see my scanner a little bit better. The Odra deck. Definitely more coming up, though. Making good progress. Materials almost... And it's an EX grenade number 0. Honestly, they're not that valuable. Okay. Stand up just for a minute. Okay, several, but I know if we go this way, we can escape them a little bit. We might actually stop and use a container repair spray here soon. Yeah, it's actually pretty safe to go this way. It's a shame that these crevices really don't offer much in the way of timefall protection. There are a few that do, not many though. Okay, that one is probably in the way. You know what? I have a lot of these. Ooh, didn't get him. That was too far. He's a lot closer than he looks. Still closer. Did I get him? I believe believe I did. Okay. I think it's time to use some repair spray. And I need to hold. Oh, is he not gone? Well, let's just spray ourselves. I don't know if it's getting the stuff that's on top, though. I'm just going to use the whole thing. Why not? Either this one is tough, or he just, for some reason, didn't die. Is that... Okay, there we go. I'm not sure why he's not being affected. Did I just drop a bunch of stuff? Oh, from hitting the rock, yeah. Okay, I think we're safe. Good. I don't know if some of them just take a lot more. We're okay. Slow and steady. There's the archway. We can already see that. Ooh, I don't really want to be off the network. I am losing some of my supplies. Yeah, I think for some reason I can't spray up with the container repair spray. Oh, that's a problem. We're gonna have to get these. I still have 3 left. Okay. Oh my goodness. My depth perception is extremely far off. Did that get them all? Maybe I have to, you know, let's throw another. And one of them's, 2 of them. Is this last one going? Oh my goodness, why am I throwing them so far? Did I just use all of them? No, I still have some more. I think we can move. Well, that could end up being a problem. All things considered, we just used the last of our, or almost the last of our grenades, and I had quite a few on me. Lots of lost cargo. You notice I'm not stopping for any of it. So at this point, we're probably... Whoop, don't want to actually... Oh, look at that. Someone's helping to... let me go ahead and unequip these. Someone's helping to deliver some materials. That's good. That becomes really important once we start building roads, which I'm actually really excited about. Watch the boots. We don't want to hurt our feet. I think all we need to do, and I just picked up some sort of accent there. Oh no. No, it is still getting damaged. Ugh. We're going to lose the bike. After all this, we're still going to lose the bike. But I think once we get past that arch, we're fairly safe. Okay, that's getting damaged, but it's only the container. Uh-oh. Didn't like that. I think we're gonna have to go a little bit high. Footwear almost ruined, I know. Slow, 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 slow. Nope. Slow. Oh, there's still several more. I wonder if I can scare him away with some of the other grenades, the non-blood grenades. What do I have? That's destroyed. Empty, empty. You know what? We can drop. Drop. Oh, goodness. Still have some. I didn't bring any other grenades, did I? No, I did not. Well, we might have to just attempt to get rid of these guys. I really wish that... Oh, I can actually hit them directly. That was good. I need to use some container repair spray, though, right away. I don't even know if I can salvage it because it's ruined, not just damaged. Oh, that actually worked wonders, hitting him directly. Okay, let's just move. It's just the one left, and he seemed pretty occupied. Just keep moving, just keep moving. We're out of the Timefall, at least for right now. Here is that special item I was looking for. There we go, got a memory chip.
Sam, if you stumble across any memory chips on the road, be sure to submit them via the nearest terminal. There's no telling what kind of rare and valuable data they might contain. You're sure to make someone very, very happy with your contribution.
Right, let's unequip the container repair spray. And let's just run because we should be out of the Timefall here. Excellent, good job. That went very nicely. Very nicely indeed. No, 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 don't fall. Just trying to pick up some crystals here. Alright, I was going to go that way, but honestly, I think we can just... I think we can go straight down. We're not, oh jeepers, we're not there yet. And even though I'm holding in the shoulder buttons, we can still fall and still ruin these materials, which would be a darn shame to come this far. There it is, Port Knot City. It's been quite the trek. You know, it's possible, and I'm really hoping this is the case, that the reverse spike is protected now that the Timefall stopped for me, but I don't know. I haven't seen the message pop up again. And we were even able to do it on a single pair of boots. I did not think that was going to happen.
Decontaminating suit. Footwear condition poor. Replacement is advised.
Well, tell you what, before we even drop everything off, let's go into our cargo.
Looks like you've got an empty container there, huh? Feel free to submit junk like that to Bridges. You might not have a use for it, but we do.
I am planning on it. In fact, I am planning on changing my boots so I can recycle those as well. And there we go.
One-man army sent to do the work of a team. You and your 2 feet to fill all them boots. Cargo's in perfect condition. I won't lie, that's some feat.
Elite handler. I can now carry more cargo. Great.
So you here to usher us into a new chiral age or some shit?
Yeah. That cool?
Hell yeah, go for it. Been waiting forever and a day for this.
Not bad progress. Port Knot City has joined the UCA. New interviews, of course, we'll be taking a look at those. And look at all the player structures we can now use.
Wait. Where'd you get that? That little guy? Same as mine. Where the hell did you get it?
Yeah, I can't really say. But the little guy, he came with the pod, if you gotta know.
And who'd you get the pod from?
Igor, from Corpse Disposal.
My little brother. So, what? He just gave one of these to you. Why?
I was there with him, at the end. We were moving a body. Things went to shit. There's BTs everywhere. And one of them grabbed him. So he told me to take it and run.
That right. So what's your story? You lived through a catastrophe like that, only to keep on doing the same work? take good care of that little guy. He belongs with the expedition. With you.
All right.
Better if you take this with you too, I reckon. Can't think of anyone who could use it more.
Okay, some more hematic grenades, blood bags. Yep, I'll take it all. Why not? Or at least I'll put it in my private locker.
Sam, you've done it. Port Knot City is back on the grid. This community, a part of the UCA. Their data, a part of our shared wisdom. With enough time and enough chiral printers, they'll be able to build ships. And one day, the waters will be ours again. All because you led the way. Though what follows in your wake isn't always good. Any city that joins the UCA becomes a bigger target for the terrorists. But we have to accept the dangers and press on, no matter what. The rest of America is waiting, Sam. Waiting for you to take the first step and connect them to the chiral network. I know you can reach them. Make us whole again.
Thanks. One more C in the UCA, huh? So, you fixing to cross the lake and head west?
Yeah. We got a boat?
No, not for years now. Terrorists took out everything bridges that floats. Only boat in town belongs to a private courier.
Private courier? Don't tell me. Fragile Express?
That's the one. I already spoke with their rep. I'm having them load the boat with some of the supplies you brought us. I'll bet the folks in Lake Knot will be tickled pink to see someone come into port. Been a while, I expect. Head on down to the harbor when you're ready. It's right outside the distro center. Don't worry, Port Knot never gets the rain. Feel free to rest up in your room before you head out.
Good morning, Sam. Blood collection complete. Thank you for your generosity.
About My Brother by Victor Frank. Yeah, this is something that I mentioned a while ago. Oh, good, monsters are replenished. When you first meet Igor, and you don't really know much about him, and then you learn that his brother has actually been here at Port Knot City the whole time. They just have a really nice story. In fact, we're going to take a look at some of those data points that we got just a little while ago. In fact, let's start with the memory chip. And again, these aren't all that interesting. Most of it is kind of just behind the scenes work. I thought that's the one that I could unlock, or maybe I can't actually unlock them yet. I don't actually remember what I have to do there. I'll have to take a look. All right, let's look at interviews. The chiral network experiments between Central and Capital 1. Die Hardman, 1 year and some months ago. Madam President, this will be your new office from today. The relocation of your official residence has also been completed, and the entire medical team has been brought along as well. Rest assured that information regarding this move has been shared on a need-to-know basis only. I understand that, following the loss of New York, you wish to direct the reconstruction efforts from Central Knot City, but in light of recent separatist activity on the eastern seaboard, we no longer consider it safe. We will see to it that the people continue to believe you are in Central, and Bridges HQ will operate as normal. As per your orders, the network research teams and delivery systems management have all been covertly transferred here to Capital Knot City. We are doing our utmost to expedite testing of the chiral network link between Central and Capital. while not neglecting your immediate medical needs, of course. This will be our base of operations for the next stage in the fight to rebuild America. This is part 2, Die Hardman, a year ago, so a few months have passed. Madam President, I'm happy to report that the trial run was a success. The connection between Central and Capital was established without incident, no chiral spikes or other irregularities. The Cupid functioned within acceptable parameters as well. There's still a lot of work to do. Chiral holograms, chiral printing, and data recovery have yet to be proven viable. But the confirmation that data can be sent via the chiral network is a huge step forward for the UCA. Our next step will be to use Cupids to establish connections with the other cities. And of course, that's where us, the player character, Sam Porter, come in. Preparations for the second expedition are already underway. We're still trying to track Sam down, but as soon as he's back with us, he'll be given his new command. Another note from Die Hardman 2 years ago. When people hear mules, they think junkies driven crazy by a desire to steal supplies we so desperately need to survive. Lucky for us, not all couriers are predisposed to this condition. Not all mules, in fact. They were professionals once, and some still are. Some even complete proper deliveries from time to time. Fragile Express has been known to use them along with independent porters. It's been a little while, but remember we met Fragile very early on. We'll be seeing her shortly. For those at risk of losing it, they say the only way to stave off the syndrome is to join a distro organization with strong leadership and support to help keep you on the straight and narrow. Or you can strike out on your own. But that's no easy path. There's a reason guys who run solo have a reputation for being bulletproof. Victor Frank. Ever since you told me about my brother, I haven't been able to stop thinking about him. I want to make one thing clear, though. I don't blame you for what happened. Igor wouldn't either, I know that. It's weird, though. We weren't all that close, and back when he was alive, I'd go weeks without thinking about him. But now? Well, ain't that the way these things always go? You still got that little keepsake of his? Sounds kind of stupid, but I started thinking of it like his alter ego or something. You know, it was his dream to go west with the second expedition, right? He never made it, but if his favorite toy does, it almost feels like it would make up for it, at least a little. You showed the little guy the sights now. You hear? Lord knows I'll never get to see him. By the way, totally unrelated to the game itself, but related to this little guy, the little Ludens figure, if anyone knows where I can get one, preferably not the official one that's rather hard to come by and very expensive, but maybe a cheaper knockoff, let me know. I would actually love to have one of those hanging off of my keychain. I don't need the tips. It says there's still a new interview. Okay. Which one? Oh, Timefall and Power Failures. Oh, and this is by Igor. I volunteered to join Bridges. Signed up with my brother Victor. See, we both remembered when America was still America. When we still had planes and satellites. When we were still connected to everyone and everything. The world was different. Bigger. And we wanted it back. He was chosen for the first expedition and hit the road near straight away. Me, I got told to hang back here in Central, which was okay, I guess. Corpse disposal means taking your fair share of timefall in the line of duty. You get a sense for it after a while, a sixth sense for when the clouds are about to open up. Of course, the clouds themselves are a big tell, and in inverse, rainbows a guarantee you're in for some stuff. But there are smaller signs too, changes in the air, a smell on the wind. When it hits, you've got power outages to deal with. As far as I understand it, which ain't all that far, it's to do with high concentrations of chiralium causing electromagnetic interference or something, which also interacts with water and kicks up clouds of ozone, which then makes the temperature drop like a rock. Anyway, I may be used to timefall, but that doesn't mean I'm immune to it. Believe me, I'm younger than I look. My big bro'd take a lot of pleasure in telling you that if he could see me now. Well, we definitely have a lot ahead of us. I don't want to head across the lake until we are fully prepared, which does mean running several more expeditions back and forth between Port Knot City and the wind farm and the distribution center west and all the others we've run across. But I'll be doing that, like I said, mostly offline, recording it along the way just to see if anything interesting happens. But once that's all said and done, we'll be heading across the lake to see what other people we can help out there. But on that note, a little bit of a shorter one today, but that was quite the trek. We have a lot ahead of us. Oh boy. But that's going to do it for this episode of Blue Storytime featuring Death Stranding. Hope you're still enjoying. I'm still enjoying the game, having a blast, even though I am just a glorified delivery man. You know, it actually reminds me of Futurama, the very first episode. If you haven't watched it, please go do so now. Because, spoiler alert, Fry is a delivery man in the 20th century. He gets frozen, wakes up in the 30th century, and he ends up being assigned a career chip by Leela of a delivery person, but he doesn't want to. So he spends the entirety of the pilot episode running away from her, only to meet his uncle, Professor Farnsworth, who runs a delivery company, and then he gets a job as a delivery person, and he's thrilled. And I guess that's where my head's at right now. I'm not sure if that made any sense, but thank you all so much for watching. Hope you're still enjoying. Me and Sam will see you next time.